Good morning, Greater Latrobe. From the WCAT TV studio, I'm Maria Angelicchio alongside Brianna Vesley.
Coming up in today's show, there is an opportunity for students who want to attend West Point or ROTC at IUP. Idlewild is having a hiring event, and Wimbledon needs lifeguards for this summer. All this and more under WCAT TV News.
There will be an informational briefing on the cadet experience and application process for West Point Academy and Army ROTC at IUP on Saturday, March 23rd from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. at the ROTC building at IUP. You must pre-register. For more information, please stop and see Mrs. Kuhn in the guidance office.
There will be a mandatory meeting about the next trip to Europe in 2025 on Tuesday, March 26th in the Senior High CSC at 5:30 p.m. for all interested participants in grades 9 through 11. Please come with your parents or guardians to start to prepare for this unique opportunity to visit Spain and France. Cost, itinerary, planning information, and expectations will be discussed. Start saving now for this great opportunity. Please email Dr. Antolik at liz.antolik@glsd.us or arrange to see her in the junior high in C201 with any questions prior to the meeting.
It's time to purchase your tickets for the prom. The event will take place on May 10th at Core Event Center. Tickets will be available for purchase on myschooldance.com from March 27th through April 10th for $70 a person plus fees. Late ticket sales are from April 11th through April 15th and are $80 per person plus fees. This dance is open to juniors and seniors. Sophomores can only attend if they are asked by a junior or a senior. Come out and enjoy this memorable night at the disco.
Attention seniors. There are several scholarship opportunities that can be found on the Counseling Office website. Make sure to pay attention to the deadlines. If you need applications printed, stop in guidance. Let's get a check on the weather. We go to Sophia Bulova for your 3-day forecast.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today we have a high of 56 with a low of 22 with cloudy skies. Tomorrow, temperatures will range from a high of 48 with a low of 31 with rain. Sunday, expect a high of 51 with a low of 26 with sunny skies. That's the 3-day forecast. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Sophia. March is Music in Our Schools Month. Each morning during the month of March, stop by the Commons area during Wildcat Time for live music performances. Students interested in careers in education, specifically working with children with special needs, are encouraged to attend an upcoming field trip on Wednesday, May 1st to visit the Clairview School in Greensburg. Clairview employs special education teachers, counselors, personal care assistants, and more. For more information, please contact Mrs. Yetter. The deadline to sign up is April 22nd.
Students in grades 9 through 12 are invited to attend a field trip to visit the Seward Generation Power Plant in New Florence on Thursday, April 18th. Students will see firsthand the processes that take place to turn coal into electricity. They will also see careers including welders, machinists, electricians, engineers, project planners, and more. See Mrs. Yetter for a permission form. We go to Gianna Lewis for an update on our Wildcat sports teams.
Good morning, Wildcats. On Wednesday, the esports teams defeated York County School 6-0, and last night they lost 2-1 to Georgia Connections Academy. Reporter Jess Simonovich asked Nathan Shashura his strategy going into a match.
So before I go in, I make sure that I figure out what character I'm going against so that I can plan good counterpick stages to see what stages that they would prefer for their character or not want for their character. And then also the same for me, try to prioritize stages that I want to try to keep and try to get those to stay and not get banned by the other player. But also mid-match, I try to keep an eye as towards what moves the players are using a lot and what combos that they try to go for a lot so that I can know not to fall into anything they're trying to do, and just overall just staying calm, because if you start to get really panicky, like even if they start to beat you for a quick second, that can cost the whole game. So you just got to stay calm and just trust yourself and trust the game.
Also last night, the boys lacrosse team came back from a 10-5 deficit in the fourth quarter, but came up short and fell 10-9 to the Franklin Regional Panthers in their home opener. Reporter Sawyer Bertina spoke to John Macero after the game.
Tough loss today. Come back tomorrow, put the work in, and get a win next week.
Thanks, Sawyer. The boys volleyball team traveled to Butler, where they fell to the Tornadoes in 3 sets. Also last night, the boys tennis team defeated Greensburg-Salem 3-2. Today in sports news, the baseball team travels to Ohio, where they will play Wadsworth on Saturday. Reporter Reese DeCaslo caught up with Jack Stanchula after the team's first game.
Hello, Wildcats. I'm here with Jack Stanchula, pitcher for the boys baseball team. Jack, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So, Jack, after a scrimmage and a game, how are you preparing to face section opponents?
Honestly, I ice my arm after games, after practices. I get some heat from Nick and Caitlin before the game to warm up my arm, and we stretch beforehand for a long time, so that's helped us prepare a lot.
Thanks, Jack. I'm Reese DeCaslo, reporting for WCAT-TV.
Thanks, Reese. After a trip to the WPIAL Championships last year, the baseball team is looking to have a deep playoff run. Reporter Jacob Kramer spoke to Coach Bassiano about how the team is building off of last season's success.
Well, I think we learned from last season. We have a decent amount of returning guys, whether starters or guys that were on the varsity team and got some experience with it. And we build from that. We had great leadership last year. We look for that same thing from our seniors this year. We had great team chemistry. I mentioned before that's really what we're looking for and building towards this year. And then also learning from that experience, deep playoff run, getting to the championship, the WPIALs, and then into state. You know, we want that same thing, but we have to be able to work towards those goals and now learn from the setbacks in the championship and then states and take it a step further this year.
Thanks, Jacob. Also on the schedule, the boys volleyball team plays at North Allegheny at 3 o'clock in a tournament. They also play tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. And the Winter Guard travels to Huntington High School for a competition tomorrow. Finally, Pep Club will be having a meeting during GL Block 8 today. All are welcome to attend. And any girl who wants to try out for the girls wrestling team next year should pick up an informational packet from a PE teacher and fill out the top page and return it to the senior high office. That's all for local sports. Here is Michael Vito with national sports.
Thanks, Gianna. Last night, Duquesne took down BYU in an upset 71-67 to move on to the round of 32 against Illinois. That game will be played tomorrow night. Also last night, 14th seed Oakland upset 3rd seed Kentucky 80-76 in Pittsburgh. Tonight, the Pirates will play the Baltimore Orioles at 6:05. The Bucks will also face off with the Boston Red Sox and New York Yankees this weekend. And finally, tonight, the Penguins are in Dallas to battle with the Stars at 8 p.m. On Sunday, they head to Denver to take on Nathan MacKinnon and the Colorado Avalanche at 2 p.m. That's all for national sports. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, Michael. Catherine Mavis McKenna Foundation is offering 8 full scholarships to young women in Westmoreland County for Bucknell University's Engineering Summer Camp, which will be held June 23rd through the 28th. Please stop in the guidance office for more information. The deadline to apply is April 5th. Wondering what's on the menu today? Here's JJ Amoros with What's Cookin'.
What's cooking, Latrobe? Today is Friday, March 22nd. Daily special is fish tacos with fries and coleslaw. The soup of the day is tomato basil. Monday special is a pretzel bacon cheeseburger with fries and broccoli. Monday soup is chicken and rice. That's what's cooking. Thanks, and back to you.
Thanks, JJ. We will be back after these messages.
Attention class of 2025 and class of 2026. Link Crew is looking for 60 kind, energetic, and positive role models to serve as Link leaders for next school year. Link Crew is a peer mentoring and high school transition program that helps freshmen feel welcome and comfortable during their first year of high school. If you are interested in applying, please check your email for a link to the online application or contact Miss Conrad, Miss Falkowski, or Mr. Trenton. The deadline to apply is March 25th.
The junior high musical cast is excited to present Peter Pan Jr. the Musical. Performances will be held on Friday, March 22nd at 7 p.m., Saturday, March 23rd at 7 p.m., and Sunday, March 24th at 2 p.m. in the Senior High Auditorium. Tickets will be sold at the door and are $7 for adults and $5 for students. Idlewild will be hosting 2 hiring events on April 6th and April 13th at Idlewild Park. Students ages 14 and up can apply to work one of the several positions that are available for the summer. For more info, please visit idlewild.com/jobs.
The Wimerton Pool is looking for lifeguards for this summer. Guards with experience will make $14 an hour, and new guards will make $12 an hour. If you are interested in working at the Wimerton Pool this summer, you may pick up an application from Mrs. Scala or contact Brenda Russell at brenda.russell@glsd.us. The deadline to apply is March 31st. Thanks for tuning in to this edition of WCAT TV News. Have a great day, Latrobe.
Go Wildcats!